Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today, it's the next part of What If Bardock Was King. So we'll carry on with the story on Earth for now. And it's time for the final of the World Martial Arts Tournament. Kakarot versus Jackie Chun or Grandpa Gohan. So, this fight, well, it's pretty much the same as Goku versus Jackie Chun originally, Goku versus Master Roshi. The fight is pretty even all the way through. But when the night starts to draw on, Jackie Chun Grandpa Gohan realises Goku may transform. It is the time of the month where the full moon will appear. So he has to give it his all to stop Kakarot. Gohan powers up to full, firing a full blast, full power Kamehameha wave right at Kakarot, who fires one back. Kakarot's blast is nowhere near as powerful as Gohan's at this point. See, he may be very powerful, more powerful than what Goku was in the original story, but his key control is not mastered yet. He hasn't the complete control of the Kamehameha wave, but it is still fairly powerful. And Grandpa Gohan manages to force Kakarot out of a ring and knocking him out cold. So Kakarot hits his head on the side of the wall on the way out, and Raditz covers his eyes as the full moon rises, making sure to avoid making contact with the moon. So, Jackie Chun is crowned the winner. Now that the tournament's over, they all go out for a meal afterwards, making sure that Kakarot never looks at the moon. So, when they get to the restaurant, Master Roshi says, "What will you all do now?" Raditz says, "I'm going to head off with Bulma. I'm going to Capsule Corp for a while. I want to learn more about her family, more about the Earth. I want to study with her. She's taking interest in what I like. Now I'll take an interest in what she likes." This warms Bulma's heart. She and Raditz are getting closer and closer. And she says, "Well, my father is the smartest man on the planet. Maybe we can create some new training techniques for us. We can build anything you want, anything that can help you." And they both smile, and Raditz says, "I'd enjoy that." And Gohan says, "So Kakarot, what will you do?" He says, "I don't know. I've never been on my own before. Master, can I come back and join you?" Roshi says, "Kakarot, I've shown you everything I can for now. What I think you need is to explore the world, to learn what this Earth has to offer for you. It's the only way for you to improve." This is when Yamcha puts his hand on Kakarot and says, "I'll come with you, Kakarot. We'll explore the world together. After all, I was in the desert for a long time. It'd be nice to see the world." Krillin says, "I'll go too." So they all head their separate ways. No one is looking for the Dragon Balls. Kakarot doesn't have the attachment to the Dragon Balls that Goku did, because it isn't a reminder of his grandpa. It's not something that he's attached to. So they just head out on their training. So Raditz and Bulma, they get back to her house, back to Capsule Corp, and they start to tell Dr. Briefs about Raditz and his homeworld, about the Saiyan race and how their gravity was 10 times higher. I think you all know where I'm going with this. Dr. Briefs gets very intrigued and he builds a gravity room. He says, "Raditz, can you handle this gravity?" He walks in it, but he struggles. He falls to the ground and says, "I'm not used to this anymore. I may have been born there, but I haven't been to my homeworld in years. Well, I'll have to get used to it again. So over the next few years, Raditz and Bulma will train in this room intensely. Even to the point where they intensify the gravity to 20 times Earth's gravity. I'm not saying that they're going to get as strong as what Goku did, just saying that they're training in this gravity. Now, Kakarot, Yamcha and Krillin are travelling the world. So, they do have run-ins with the Red Ribbon Army. We'll say that they run into Blue and begin to fight him around the same point that Goku originally fought him. But this time they take care of him with ease. And they find out that he has just obtained a Dragon Ball. And they find this very interesting. Yamcha explains to Kakarot what the Red Ribbon Army is. Says, we should keep hold of this. If they come after us, we'll hold our own. So as time goes by, they continue travelling. Yamcha says, I've heard the legend of Korin Tower. How only one person has managed to climb it. Why don't we head there? So, they are travelling on foot still. All this time, because Kakarot didn't have a Nimbus Cloud. Yes, Yamcha had cars, but what kind of journey are they taking in a car? They're not getting stronger that way. Kakarot would want to walk, run, climb, anything he can to get stronger. So eventually they make their way to Korin Tower on foot. And this is when they hear the scream of a child. The three of them run. They head over to where they hear the scream. It's at the base of the tower. Upa is stood there, his father dead on the ground. And the man that killed him, Mercenary Tao. Yes, because all of his men in the area were still wiped out, Red had to resort to getting Mercenary Tao in to actually deal with this. All of his other colonels, generals, everyone was occupied with other Dragon Balls. So, he sent in the big guns. Tao looks at them, says, this doesn't concern you. Move along. Yamcha, always being the hard man, he walks up and says, it doesn't concern us. We just watched you kill this boy's father. And you think we're just going to let you get away with it? But Yamcha attacks Tao. And Tao's avoiding every single shot that Yamcha throws at him. He says, I'm not being paid to kill you, I'm not even going to waste my time. So Krillin joins the fight too. Kakarot looking on. He's actually studying Tao's movements. He's learned a thing or two from Gohan and Roshi. So Tao eventually just knocks the two of them out. And this is when Kakarot steps up and says, hey, why don't you fight me? Tao bursts out laughing, saying, you're just a child. And this is when Kakarot fires a Kamehameha wave at him. Tao, unexpected of this, just manages to avoid it. And in the shock, he's looking at where the blast went, destroying all the woods around him. He shouts, how do you know that technique? And as he turns around, Kakarot lands a punch right on his face, knocking him down. And this is it. It's an intense standoff. The two are trading blow for blow, but Tao is outmatching Kakarot. Eventually, Tao knocks him down and fires a blast right at Kakarot. Now, Kakarot is not unconscious, so he does move and it hits the Dragon Ball in his claws like originally. Tao laughing and assuming that the child is dead, he goes over to Upa and says, "Hand over the Dragon Ball, now, or I will kill you and the remaining 2. Upa does out of sheer fear, and Tao leaves. So now when Kakarot wakes up, Upa tells them about the legend of Korin Tower. Yamcha said, "I know, but are we even strong enough?" This is when Tao is informed that there is another Dragon Ball back there. He has to head back. Now, the 3 of them decide to climb Korin Tower regardless. They said, if he comes back, we'll have to be ready. We've come here to get stronger anyway, we need to climb a tower. But, Upa, we'll collect the Dragon Balls, and we'll bring your father back. They climb the tower, reaching the top and meeting Korin. After a while, they do manage to get the water off him, not taking as long as what Goku originally did, all 3 of them catching Korin. Then, when they head down, Tao is there. He arrives just as they reach the bottom, and Kakarot steps up to fight him, easily dismantling him. Tao climbs the tower, and same thing as normal happens. Korin gives him just normal water and sends him down without climbing the tower. Now, Kakarot beats him down again, and this time when he tries to escape, when throwing a grenade, Yamcha shouts to Goku what it is, and he fires a Kamehameha wave up instead, just blasting the grenade and incinerating Tao. Tao, this time he's not coming back. He's dead. And they have another Dragon Ball. So now they have to head to Capsule Corp, where they meet Raditz and Bulma, who have become increasingly stronger. So they inform them of what happened and leave Upa there in safety, saying, "You won't be safe unless you're away from him. They'll come looking for you now that he's dead. We have 2 Dragon Balls. Now we need to find the remaining ones." So the Red Ribbon Army, they have 4 of the Dragon Balls. So Raditz joins them in the battle. They head straight to the Red Ribbon Army headquarters, and they simply dismantle the army, taking it down with ease and collecting all 4 Dragon Balls. Now they have to go to Fortune Teller Bardock. This is where the story will be left for now. What will happen without Grandpa Gohan being the final fighter? All of these are stronger. What will happen? Now guys, as always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.